We are in the Bible, we live in the biblical universe, the Bible is our universe and it cannot be summed up in a single book. No, it cannot be summed up, the Bible is broader than that, its definition is the books of the universal library. The stories we write are in the Bible as a historical and universal book. The Bible is universal because it is addressed to everyone. Everyone finds their place in the Bible, whether the living or the dead, the young and the old, animals and nature. She is my main character, my biography, Mother Gaia, the wording of my life, my first correspondent, the one who called me at the very beginning, the one who taught me language in one fell swoop, my writing, my teacher, and more broadly our teacher and our trainer. We are formed by the Bible, it is she who teaches us and it is she who codifies us. It is she who gives us a reason to live, a path, a life and a predestination. The Bible is the universe that contains everything, the celestial vault, the feminine, the key to theology. The perfect science that everyone studies, the life of everyone, the mother of everyone, the planet of everyone. She is natural and intriguing, intrinsic and compromising, she is the woman, love and passion. The universe rests on her, she is the first person of the even divinity, the cause of my awakening where Allah is the cause of my sleep. As he says to me, Lala, sleep, because I am your elder and tomorrow it will be your turn to do. But I do not need to do anything, everything is between the humans of the Bible, a king has never done anything and I am not from the line of David but of Moses. I am a Levi because I am life and I am lives, my correspondent is death, the complementarity of life. Life is satisfying when we have known it, read it, and followed it, and when it speaks to us personally like a television. What makes me who I am is not me, but the life I call the Bible, which I eat and enjoy. She is Mother Nature, the simple force that manifests itself in ocean currents, sometimes it wreaks havoc in tsunamis, and sometimes it creates underwater blue vortexes. Every week I read her, and every time I write I text her my message, which is well received. She is there for her children, an omniscient mother who remains silent because if she were to speak it would end in anima, an absorption of the world by the big crunch. She covers herself, she veils herself, because her petrifying beauty is for no man, her incarnation is paper, she is the tree of Adam and Eve. No one talks about her because she is everyone, and like Lala, who is sleep, she is awakening. It is she who awakens us from the dead, it is she who taught us religion and its precepts. The apostles are only the writers of her hands, she fingers she limps, but she always gets back in shape, she always recovers from her wounds and her injuries, without healing she is the original potion. The origin of the world is she, the woman, every human knows this very well since every human is carried by her, the woman. She is the menstrual mother, the surrogate mother, the folkloric mother, she goes from the Pacific to the Atlantic, passing through the Indian Ocean and ending in the Southern and the Arctic. She is the globe, the planetary ovum that guides us in song, she calls us from the heavens from our dreams. She is a protective mother like Fantasia, the image of the word, in other words of books. Deliver us from evil in the masculine, for it is to you that belongs in all the heavens, the kingdom, the power and the glory, Amen. Pause, they come from Venus and we come from Mars, they are daughters of the sun and we are sons of the law, if I must bequeath my power to her, she remains my crown, because she is queen she lives in me, as in a chessboard she is my surge. In fact she is me and I am her, as in a hymn she knows my predestination. It is she who traced it for me so that in all the faults I can find her, she is my mother, my Bible, my fortress, my dwelling of rancor, my bourgeoisie. She remains faithful to me forever, upright, exemplary, loyal and full of faith like the prophetess Ruth. She called me her God, her Messiah, her Savior and Liberator where the boys only call me their King and their Lord. The Bible speaks to me thus in the Song of Songs, let him kiss me with the kisses of his mouth. For your love is better than wine, your perfumes have a sweet aroma, your name is a perfume that spreads, that is why the young women love you. Draw me after you. We will run. The king brings me into his chambers. We will be glad, we will rejoice because of you, we will celebrate your love more than wine. It is with good reason that we love you. I am black, but I am beautiful, daughters of Jerusalem, like the tents of Kedar, like the curtains of Solomon. Do not consider my black complexion, it is the sun that has scorched me. My mother's sons were angry with me, they made me keeper of the vineyards. My vineyard, I have not kept it. Tell me, O you whom my heart loves, where you feed your sheep, where you make them lie down at noon? For why should I be like one who has gone astray near the flocks of your companions? If you do not know, O fairest of women, go out in the footsteps of the sheep, and feed your kids near the shepherds' dwellings. To my mare that is harnessed to Pharaoh's chariots I compare you, O my love. Your cheeks are beautiful amidst the necklaces, your neck is beautiful amidst rows of pearls. We will make you necklaces of gold, with points of silver. While the king is in his entourage, my spikenard gives off its fragrance. My beloved is to me a bunch of myrrh that lies between my breasts. My beloved is to me a cluster of privet from the vineyards of En-Gedi. How beautiful you are, my love, how beautiful you are. Your eyes are doves. How beautiful you are, my beloved, how lovely you are. Our bed is the greenery. The beams of our houses are cedars, our wainscoting is cypress. I am a daffodil of Sharon, a lily of the valleys. Like a lily among thorns, so is my love among the virgins. Like an apple tree among the trees of the forest, so is my beloved among the young men. I long to sit in his shadow, and his fruit is sweet to my taste. He brought me into the house of wine, and his banner over me is love. Support me with cakes of raisins, strengthen me with apples. For I am sick with love. Let his left hand be under my head, and let his right hand embrace me. I adjure you, O daughters of Jerusalem, by the gazelles and the deer of the field, do not awaken love, until it wishes. It is the voice of my beloved. Behold, he comes, leaping on the mountains, skipping on the hills. My beloved is like a gazelle or a young deer. Behold, he is behind our wall, looking out of the window, looking through the lattice. My beloved speaks and says to me, Arise, my love, my beautiful one, and come. For behold, winter is past, the rain has ceased, it is gone. The flowers appear on the earth, the time for singing has come, and the voice of the turtle-dove is heard in our fields. The fig tree gives off its fragrant fruit, and the flowering vines give out their perfume. Arise, my love, my beautiful one, and come. My dove, that dwells in the clefts of the rock, that hides in the steep walls, let me see your form, let me hear your voice, for your voice is sweet, and your form is lovely. Take from us the foxes, the little foxes that ravage the vineyards, for our vineyards are in blossom. My beloved is mine, and I am his, he feeds his flock among the lilies. Before the day is cool, and the shadows flee, come again. Be like, my beloved, to a gazelle or a young deer on the mountains that separate us. On my bed, during the nights, I sought the one my heart loves, I sought him, but I did not find him. I will arise and go around the city, in the streets and in the squares, I will seek the one my heart loves. I sought him, but I did not find him. The watchmen who go around the city met me, have you seen the one my heart loves? Scarcely had I passed them, when I found the one my heart loves, I seized him, and I did not let him go until I had brought him to my mother's house, to the chamber of her who conceived me. I charge you, daughters of Jerusalem, by the gazelles and the deer of the field, do not awaken love, until she wishes. Who is this that cometh up out of the wilderness, like pillars of smoke, with the vapors of myrrh and frankincense, and all the spices of the merchants? Behold, Solomon's litter, and around it 60 mighty men of valor, of the mightiest of Israel. All armed with swords, trained for war, each one beareth a sword upon his hip, for the night alarms. King Solomon made himself a litter of wood from Lebanon. He made its pillars of silver, its back of gold, its seat of purple, in the midst is an embroidery, the work of love of the daughters of Jerusalem. Come out, O daughters of Zion, look at King Solomon, with the crown with which his mother crowned him on the day of his betrothal, on the day of his heart's gladness. How beautiful you are, my love, how beautiful you are. Your eyes are like doves, behind your veil. Your hair is like a flock of goats, hanging on the slopes of Mount Gilead. Your teeth are like a flock of shorn sheep, coming up from the watering place, all of them bear twins, not one of them is barren. Your lips are like a scarlet thread, and your mouth is lovely, your cheek is like half a pomegranate, behind your veil. Your neck is like the Tower of David, built for an armory. 1,000 shields hang on it, all the shields of the mighty. Your two breasts are like two fawns, like twins of a gazelle, feeding among the lilies. Before the day is fresh, and the shadows flee, I will go to the mountain of myrrh and to the hill of frankincense. You are completely beautiful, my love, and there is no blemish in you. Come with me from Lebanon, my bride, come with me from Lebanon. Look down from the top of Amana, from the top of Senir and Hermon, from the lions' dens, from the mountains of leopards. You have ravished my heart, my sister, my bride, you have ravished my heart with one of your glances, with one of the necklaces on your neck. How charming is your love, my sister, my bride. How much better is your love than wine, and how sweeter are your ointments than all spices. Your lips drip honey, my bride, under your tongue are honey and milk, and the smell of your garments is like the smell of Lebanon. You are a garden enclosed, my sister, my bride, a spring enclosed, a fountain sealed. Your shoots are a garden, where are pomegranates, with the finest fruits, privet with spikenard. Spikenard and saffron, calamus and cinnamon, with all trees that bear frankincense, myrrh and aloes, with all the chief spices, a fountain of gardens, a spring of living waters, from the streams of Lebanon. Arise, north wind! Come, south wind! Blow on my garden, and let it emanate odors. Let my beloved come into his garden and eat of its choice fruits. I will come into my garden, my sister, my bride, I will gather my myrrh with my spices, I will eat my honeycomb with my honey, I will drink my wine with my milk. Eat, friends, drink, be drunk with love. I was asleep, but my heart was awake. It is the voice of my beloved, who knocks. Open to me, my sister, my darling, my dove, my perfect one. For my head is covered with dew, my locks are full of night drops. I have taken off my tunic, how shall I put it back on? I have washed my feet, how shall I make them dirty? My beloved put his hand through the window, and my bowels yearned for him. I rose to open to my beloved, and my hands dripped myrrh, and my fingers poured myrrh on the handle of the lock. I opened to my beloved, but my beloved was gone and had disappeared. I was beside myself when he spoke to me. I sought him, but I did not find him, I called to him, but he did not answer me. The watchmen who patrol the city met me, they struck me, they wounded me, they took away my veil, the watchmen of the walls. I adjure you, daughters of Jerusalem, if you find my beloved, what will you say to him? That I am sick with love. What does your beloved have more than another, O fairest among women? What does your beloved have more than another, that you adjure us thus? My beloved is white and ruddy, he is distinguished among 10,000. His head is pure gold, his locks are flowing, black as the raven. His eyes are like doves by the streams, bathing in milk, resting in the bosom of plenty. His cheeks are like a bed of spices, a bed of fragrant plants, his lips are lilies, from which flow myrrh. His hands are rings of gold, set with chrysolites, his body is polished ivory, covered with sapphires, his legs are pillars of white marble, set on bases of pure gold. His appearance is like Lebanon, exquisite as the cedars. His mouth is sweet, and his whole person is lovely. This is my beloved, this is my friend, O daughters of Jerusalem. Where has your beloved gone, O fairest among women? Which way has your beloved turned? We will seek him with you. My beloved has gone down to his garden, to the bed of spices, to feed his flock in the gardens, and to gather lilies. I am my beloved's, and my beloved is mine, he feeds his flock among the lilies. You are beautiful, my love, as Tirzah, pleasant as Jerusalem, but terrible as troops with their banners. Turn away your eyes from me, for they trouble me. Your hair is like a flock of goats, hanging on the sides of Gilead. Your teeth are like a flock of sheep, coming up from the watering hole, all bearing twins, not one of them is barren. Your cheek is like half a pomegranate, behind your veil. There are 60 queens, 80 concubines, and maidens without number. Only one is my dove, my perfect one, she is her mother's only one, the favorite of her who bore her. The maidens see her and call her blessed, the queens and concubines also, and they praise her. Who is she who appears like the dawn, fair as the moon, pure as the sun, but terrible as troops with their banners? I went down to the walnut garden, to see the greenery of the valley, to see if the vine grows, if the pomegranates blossom. I do not know, but my desire has made me like the chariots of my noble people. Come back, Shulamite. Come back, so that we may look at you. Why do you look at the Shulamite like a dance of two choirs? How beautiful are your feet in your shoes, daughter of a prince! The contours of your hip are like necklaces, the work of an artist's hands. Your breast is a rounded cup, in which fragrant wine does not lack, your body is a heap of wheat, surrounded by lilies. Your two breasts are like two fawns, like the twins of a gazelle. Your neck is like an ivory tower, your eyes are like the pools of Heshbon, by the gate of Bethrabim, your nose is like the tower of Lebanon, which looks toward Damascus. Your head is lifted up like Carmel, and the hair of your head is like purple, a king is chained with locks. How beautiful you are, how lovely you are, O my love, in the midst of delights. Your waist is like a palm tree, and your breasts like clusters of grapes. I say to myself, I will climb the palm tree, I will take hold of its branches. Let your breasts be like the clusters of the vine, the fragrance of your breath like apples, and your mouth like the best wine, flowing easily for my beloved, and sliding over the lips of those who are falling asleep. I am my beloved's, and his desire is for me. Come, my beloved, let us go out into the fields, let us dwell in the villages. In the morning we will go to the vineyards, we will see if the vine grows, if the flower opens, if the pomegranates blossom. There I will give you my love. The mandrakes spread their fragrance, and at our gates we have all the best fruits, new and old, my beloved, I have kept them for you. Oh! Would that you were my brother, suckled at my mother's breasts. I would meet you outside, I would embrace you, and no one would despise me. I will lead you, bring you to my mother's house, you will give me your instructions, and I will make you drink fragrant wine, of the new fruit of my pomegranates. Let her left hand be under my head, and let her right embrace me. I charge you, daughters of Jerusalem, do not awaken love, until she wishes. Who is she who comes up from the desert, leaning on her beloved? I have awakened you under the apple tree, there your mother bore you, there she gave birth to you. Set me as a seal upon your heart, as a seal upon your arm, for love is strong as death, and jealousy is cruel as Sheol, its burnings are burnings of fire, a flame from the Lord. Many waters cannot quench love, nor can floods drown it. If a man were to offer all the goods of his house for love, he would only be scorned. We have a little sister, who has no breasts yet, what shall we do with our sister, when she is sought after? If she is a wall, we will build battlements of silver over her, if she is a gate, we will enclose it with a cedar board. I am a wall, and my breasts are like towers, I have been in his eyes like one who finds peace. Solomon had a vineyard at Baal-Hamon, he gave the vineyard to keepers, each brought for its fruit 1,000 shekels of silver. My vineyard, which is mine, I keep. To you, Solomon, the 1,000 shekels, and 200 to those who guard the fruit. Inhabitant of gardens. Friends, listen to your voice. Deign to make me hear it. Flee, my beloved. Be like a gazelle or a young deer on the mountains of spices. I am like the name of Solomon, alone in the world, though I am surrounded.